everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Katarina. Today's video is going to be my makeup basket for the month of June. If you have been here around my channel for a little longer time, you maybe know that I have done previously weekly makeup baskets. I used to do them back in March, but then I got back to my job and after that I have had no time to film weekly makeup baskets. I used to post them on Instagram, but lately I have been so busy that I really do not have time to post them to Instagram, and also I'm a little bit bored with Instagram. And that's just my personal opinion. I know many people love Instagram, but I just really don't feel like I get anything from there, so I really don't want to force myself to use it. However, I have really been enjoying the makeup basket thing, where I pick up some makeup that I make sure I use in a certain time, but because I do not have that much time and because I don't want to post my makeup baskets to Instagram, I have decided to at least know that it is summer to do monthly makeup baskets and do videos about them to YouTube. So I do have here my monthly makeup basket for the month of June. It is this kind of wooden box and I do store it here. This shelf is from IKEA. I do have one shelf for this basket or box of mine, so I will put it there. Before getting into the products, I want to point out that I don't limit myself using only those products that I do have in my basket. Those are just some products that maybe I haven't reached for them a while, maybe they are in my project ban, maybe they are new and I still haven't tried it, and I just want to make sure that I try them in this month. But by no means am I limiting myself to using only these products. I can use whatever in my collection I want to, but I want to make sure I reach for those products that are in my basket. I'm going to share with you what I do have in my basket and why I did choose them. I haven't been buying too much complexion products, so I don't have them that much in this basket, and overall my complexion product collection is not that huge. However, I do have here now a concealer I still haven't tried. So this is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I did buy this back in February, I think. It was when Kathleen Lights did have a code that you got 20% off from her favorite products, and she did include this to her favorite product, so I picked this up, but the shade that I could wear in winter time was out of stock, so I did take the shade Light 20. I don't know if I can yet wear this, but once I get a little bit more tan, I'm sure this is a good shade for me, so I definitely want to test out this. Then I do have here one powder that I bought, and I actually shared this in my haul. That was my last video. So this is the Urban Decay, the Velvetizer. I'm really interested about this product. I bought this because I want to set my under eyes with this, but we'll see. Maybe I try to mix it in with my foundation and see what it does. But mainly I bought it to be my under eye setting powder and I'm super excited to try it. Then I do have here one contouring product that I still haven't used much at all, even though I have had it over a year. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette, and I do have it in the lighter shade, Dulce de Leche. I also did have the darker shade, but that is way too dark. I actually did use today this one and I really like it. I think I should use it more. The problem is why I haven't been reaching for this is that I have trying to use up my ABH contour kit that I don't even like that much. I have now used up the shades that I do contour with. Then I did pick up some blushes, and first I'm going to share you the matte blushes I chose. I chose 3 different matte blushes. I have had them quite a while and I really don't reach for them that much. So I really want to make up my mind about these blushes this month because they are not vegan, and if I don't enjoy using them, I'm going to give them to someone else. So these are the theBalm Boyish blushes. I do have all 3 of them. So I do have the shade Frat Boy. That is like peachy pink blush. Looks like this. I really do like the shade of this one, but for some reason I haven't been reaching for this. It's maybe because I have been quite fair, but now that I'm starting to get tan, I think this might suit for me better. Another shade is Down Boy, and this is kind of like more cool toned pink blush, but it is definitely not the most cool toned I have ever seen. This one is also something I don't reach that much. It's maybe because when I am at my palest, I think this is a little bit too visible for me, and I also do have some pink blushes that are similar to this that are vegans. And the third shade is the Cabana Boy. This one is more deep, kind of like mauvey plummy shade. And this blush I actually do like, and I do not have anything similar in my collection. I do have some berry blushes, but they are more like red when this is more mauvey. It's a little bit difficult with this one because I kind of feel like I have to have the whole collection of these, when at least Down Boy is something I really don't reach for that much. But this month I really want to find out if I like them so much that I want to keep them. Then I do have here a new blush I shared in my haul. So this is from Ciaté London. I'm sorry I cannot remember the name of this blush because it doesn't say it here, but the shade I do have is Summer Love, and this is a satiny type of blush. It looks super beautiful. It is like this apricot pink shade. Then I do have here one blush and one highlighter from brand Aromaleigh. That is a smaller indie company. So I do have here their blush in shade Venus. And these are, by the way, loose powder products. So this Venus one is a beautiful pink shade. I have used it before, but I think this is something, it is quite bright, so I want to have just a little bit more tan and then form my opinion. Then I do have their highlighter in shade Fortuna. That is pinky highlighter. This one looks super beautiful. I have also used it already, but I still want to test it more, and I think these two, this blush and this highlighter, they go on so beautifully together. Then I do have here from BH Cosmetics their Blacklight highlighting palette, and this is their colorful highlighting palette. I actually have been using this already, not maybe in the last month or so, but now that I'm starting to get a little bit tan, I really want to reach for it more, and I also want to do some tutorials to my channel how to pull off colorful highlighter, so I am super excited about that one. I have been thinking that I will do the tutorial using this yellow shade in June and also this holographic shade. Then let's get into the eyeshadows, and I have picked quite much, but I still think it's not too much, and I obviously can use other shadows in my collection if I want to, but I really want to make sure that I use all of these that I have picked up this month. So I have here one loose eyeshadow, and this is also from Aromaleigh. This is in shade Sultry Bloom, and this one was created by a poem that was inspired by the month of June, and this one is more like a highlighty shade. Maybe you can use it on your lid if you want to, but it's like pinky highlighty shade, and I think this goes very beautifully together with the blush and the highlighter, so that's why I picked up this. I do also have a couple of more Aromaleigh loose pigments, but I didn't pick them up now because I do have here in my basket some shades that are super similar, so I will probably pick them to my next month's makeup basket. Then I do have here 4 eyeshadow palettes, and the first one is this BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel palette that I obviously do have in my basket because it is my Pantat palette 2018. Then I wanted to pick up one matte eyeshadow palette because I very often feel like even when I do use an eyeshadow palette or if I use some single shadows, I feel I need more matte shades, so I like to use some matte eyeshadow palette. And I do have quite many. So for June I picked up this Meet Matte Nude eyeshadow palette, and the reason I picked up this is that this is my oldest matte eyeshadow palette. I did buy this 3 years ago in June 2015. So I really want to give more love to this one. It's so old, and I think these shades are something in this palette that they go very well together with the other palettes I do have here, with my Pantat palette and with 2 more that I do have. And I actually must say about this one, I have done my eyeshadow today with this one. I think the shadows are not any longer as creamy as they used to be. So maybe this palette is what I will pick up as my Pantat palette in 2019. I have to think about it a little bit more, and if I'm going to do that, I will probably pick up also a shimmery eyeshadow palette or some single shimmery shadows or something, so I don't get too bored. But yes, this is my oldest matte eyeshadow palette, and that's why I picked up this month. Then I did pick up an eyeshadow palette from Juvia's place, so this is the Douche palette. I have done a review of this one, and also I have done with this 3 looks, 1 palette video. So it's all in the same video. And I did pick up this palette right now because this is definitely a spring and summertime palette for me. I really don't see myself reaching for like this pink shade in fall time or this minty green. So I wanted to pick up this right now. Then a last palette I did pick up this month is this C palette of mine. And about C palette, I'm not buying from them anymore because they were too rude for their customers. However, I do have this palette that I have bought earlier and I will keep this. But this is filled with Makeup Geek shadows. Almost all of them are their foil shadows. I do have here one regular shadow that is in shade Anarchy. It is more satiny finish. But the other shades are foil shadows from them. And these are most definitely my most neglected shadows in my collection. I really love the quality of this one, I really love the shadows, I love the shades, I love everything, but for some reason I don't reach for them that much. I think it is because I do not have any matte shadows in this, so then I do have to take another matte eyeshadow palette, but it's not a problem for me, and now I have picked up my theBalm Matte Nude palette, so I definitely want to reach out more for these shadows. Then I do have here 3 more eye products, so I'm just very quickly going to share them with you. One is this Catrice eyebrow filler. This is gel that is tinted. I have only used this a couple of times because I did have a brow product in my project pan, and now that the project pan is almost over, I really want to test out this. Then I do have here glitter glue from Bakerie. This is their sprinkless glue. I don't have any glitter, but I think with some loose pigments or even with those Makeup Geek foil shadows, I have been feeling I want to try them with glitter glue, and I want to see how this one works. And also I do have here the Urban Decay Heavy Metal liner that I just shared with you in my haul. This one is in shade Midnight Cowboy. That is a gold glitter liner, and I definitely want to get some use out of it. It was quite expensive for an eyeliner in my opinion. Eyeliner is usually something I don't want to spend much money on. So now that I have spent this much money on eyeliner, I definitely want to get some use out of it and create some super fun eyeshadow looks and eye looks. So I'm super excited about this one actually. Then last but not least, I do have here some lip products, and they are all in here. It is quite much that I do have. I don't say my lip product collection is too big. I know some people have like thousands of lip products or hundreds of lip products. I do not have that much, but still sometimes I feel I'm neglecting some lip products that I do have, so that's why I want to use all of these one at least once this month and really see if I like them, if I don't like them, and you know, it's just I want to get use out all of my makeup, so that's why I decided to use all of these at least once. So I did choose one more like lip balm kind of thing, or this is actually a lipstick, but because it is supposed to be treatment also, I do store it with my lip balm. So this is the Essence Color and Care lipstick, and it is in shade Girls Club. So this is kind of like mauvey mid-toned pink. Then I do have here 4 lip glosses, and it may seem quite much, but I actually do like lip glosses on summertime, so that's why I do have that many. I did pick up this BH Cosmetics Nude Rose lip gloss. It's quite new, I bought it this year, and I have been using it somewhat, but I think this shade is something I will not be reaching out in the rest of this year. This is definitely something I like to wear more on spring and summertime, so that's why I picked up this right now. This one is very light baby pink, not my favorite shade, definitely not, but I still want to use it at least once. Another lip gloss I chose is this Essence Sunshine Shine lip gloss, and this is in shade Bright On. That is like very light, kind of like cool toned brown. It is beautiful, it's very shiny. I want to reach for it at least once this month. Then I did pick up a couple of these theBalm Pretty Smart or Read My Lip lip glosses. In EU these are Pretty Smart, and in US they are Read My Lips. I do have all of these, and I really don't use all of them that much, but I did pick up them this month and I want to maybe declutter some of these and, you know, see which one I really use and which one not. The first shade I chose is the shade BAM, that is like warm, light, very creamy pink. And another shade I picked up is shade Haba Haba, that is maybe one of my least favorites. This one is super bright, warm pink. And these kind of lip glosses are a little bit scary in my opinion, because I am so afraid of those moving. Then I chose to my basket a lipstick from Jelly Pong Pong. This one I did get from Lip Monthly, and this one is inside balloons. I really love the packaging of it. It's this cardboard packaging that has some cute balloons in it. I think this packaging is super cute. This one is a nude shade. I am not the biggest fan of nude lipsticks, and you maybe know it already if you have been watching my videos, but I think this nude is super beautiful. It is very light, so I prefer to use this with some little bit deeper lip liner. Another lipstick I chose is this Catrice Prismachrome lipstick, and this is in shade 40. I don't remember what the shade name is, but the shade is 40 and it is this lilac purple shade. This one is a little bit scary and I have been maybe reaching for it only a couple of times. I have really been trying to like it, but this shade goes on very patchy and I do not have a lip liner like this. However, I want to use it at least once this month. If I still feel like I'm forcing myself to use it and it's just not my thing, then I'm going to declutter it. Then I do have here one ColourPop lipsticks. I did choose the shade Purdy. This one, it's not my favorite shade, I can honestly tell it, but I know this shade is something I would not reach for the rest of this year. It is this warm, kind of like a little bit baby pink shade. However, I think this shade looks beautiful when it's done with ombre lip, so that's what I want to do at least once this month. And how I like to do the ombre lip with this one is with some brighter, deeper pink and then that more baby pink shade. Then I did pick up this theBalm Meet Matte Hues lipstick. This is a liquid lipstick from theBalm and this is in shade Sentimental. I love this shade. This is like my kind of pink. It is this very warm and deep pink. It is definitely warmer what I have on today. I really do love this, and now that the summer has come, it's definitely a time I want to wear shades like this. I absolutely love this lipstick, so that's why I picked it up. And then one more product, and this is more neutral liquid lipstick. So this is the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick and it is in shade Gemini. And the reason I picked up this is because I am Gemini and now is the Gemini season. My birthday will be in 3 days. Oh my god, I'm feeling old. This one is very beautiful, kind of like mid-toned nude. I really do enjoy this shade and I think the Jeffree Star formula is okay. It's not maybe the best liquid lipstick ever. The lasting power is not the best in my experience. However, it's not like trying. I rather take a liquid matte lipstick that lasts a little bit less time but it's not trying, because I absolutely hate it when liquid lipstick is super trying. But yeah, these are the products I picked up to my monthly makeup basket of June. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please put thumbs up and see you in my next video. Bye bye.